Most players are training plyometrics the same way. Stiff, quick, tendon dominant, little joint flexion, and this is okay, this is great, but it's only gonna get you so far. If you wanna truly be able to handle the forces out there on the pitch that your opponents are putting you into and be more confident in deeper positions than in your workouts in the gym, you need to be incorporating deep tier level plyometrics.
Triformance Sports Training.
In soccer, you're constantly putting yourself in deeper ranges of motion, whether your opponent puts you in it or you're accelerating, jumping, cutting, changing direction, decelerating. If you're not strong in these deeper ranges of motion, you're leaving performance on the table and you're putting yourself at risk. Deep tier plyometrics are going to teach us how to yield forces, or for simpler terms, how to handle forces. When you're in the gym doing your regular stiff plyometrics and your strength training, you're constantly trying to overcome forces. Now we're gonna allow the velocity to get us into deeper positions where we're gonna have more of a joint focus and muscular dominant movement when comparing it to regular plyometrics. When you look at regular plyometrics, these are predominantly tendon dominant, meaning you're using your tendons to absorb and redirect force like rubber bands, and you're getting minimal flexion in your joints. But in sport, it's not always predictable. You're going to be put in awkward, deeper positions, so we need to be strong, confident, and able to produce force in these positions. Listing off a few benefits, it's going to improve our strength in our deeper positions, build confidence and control when cutting, jumping, or accelerating, greases and grooves the joints for better mobility, and it's going to prepare you to handle those chaotic forces out there on the pitch, those collisions, bad landings, awkward cuts with less risk of injury. You can program these into your workouts at the end of a plyo session. So after you performed your regular plyometrics, those ping tier plyos where you're being stiff and reactive on ground contact, you can add these before main lifts. So if you're gonna do a barbell back squat, you could do some deep tier squat oscillations to gel and groove the joint, get the muscles activated before performing your main lift. As for progressions, start with small oscillations, however deep you can go. With time, you can get deeper into the movement. And then from there, we can progress with more velocity, so we can introduce some small jumps. And then by the end of it, we want to have full extension at the joints, getting up high as possible, which is going to incorporate more force that we need to handle. So load is not the way that we progress here, it's by increasing velocity. Now I'm gonna give you 5 exercises that you guys can perform, and these are gonna be great for all levels, from youth to adult professionals. Up first, our first exercise, it's gonna be our squat jumps. So like I said, you can get yourself into that bilateral squat position. Okay, wherever is comfortable for you, that's where you start. From here, we can introduce small oscillations. And if you're having a hard time getting into this position, guys, you can hold on to a pole. If you're in the gym, grab onto the power rack, but we're just gonna bounce here. And then with time, we can add a little bit of a jump. Continue to increase over time to where we're getting more extension. And by the end of it, full extension at the ankle, knee, and hips. That was a vertical squat jump. We can also do it horizontally. This is gonna have great carryover into our acceleration phase because we're gonna have deeper shin angles, more ankle flexion. So you do the same movement, but now we're just gonna work forward. So we'll get into that deep position, starting easy, small jumps. And then with time, we can jump higher, more velocity. Guys, gotta pause the video real quick. If you like what you're seeing, smash the like button. Send this video to a friend if you think it'll benefit them. Don't be selfish. And if you need to get stronger, we have a proven 12-week strength training program called the Athletic Strength Blueprint. You can grab your copy down in the description box below. Our second exercise, it's gonna be our split squat position. So our first base exercise is gonna be a oscillating low split squat. From there, we hop and eventually full extension. This one's gonna be tough It's gonna add a lot of coordination and balance, but do your best to handle the chaos. The final progression will be our alternating variation. So we've done a squat, we've done a split squat. Now we're going to introduce our bounds. And a bound is a single leg hop to the other leg. So for our lateral, a lot of you guys, we normally do them like this. Maybe we're more reactive. But now with the deep tier, I want you guys, when you stick the landing, we're gonna have more knee flexion, and you can cross over with that bat leg to help you get into the position. So it's gonna look like this. Hop, stick, from the side, and with time, just like the other exercises, the further you bound, the more intense the exercise will be. The lateral bound, excellent for increasing our lateral movement skill, strengthening the muscles on the inside and outside of the body. But we can also do this in a forward direction as well. Lots of flexion at the ankle, knee, and hip. Bound, stick. I promise with time with these, you're gonna get so much better in those deeper ranges of motion. The final exercise I'm gonna show you guys today, and again, with all these deep tier plyometrics, you can get creative. You can perform your own exercises. I'm just giving you a few great ones that you can scale from the bottom and up. Our next one, it's gonna be a single leg variation. If you wanna do this more glute hamstring dominant, you can come to this T position. So again, start with your small oscillations. With time, can we hop and increase velocity? A more quad dominant variation to the single leg hop. Just extend that opposite leg out in front and get yourself into the position. My quads are burning, but we're getting after it. And there you guys have it. That's deep tier plyometrics explained, a few exercises that you can perform in your sessions. And like I said, get creative. There's tons of variations, exercises that you guys can perform with this style of training. Now, this is just another tool to add to your toolbox. So add this into your strength sessions, along with your sprinting, changing direction, your regular plyometrics, your heavy strength training, and watch the benefits. You're gonna have increased mobility, strength in deeper ranges of motion, and just be all around more resilient out there on the pitch. For my serious footballers that need help with their gym programming, whether you're in the season or in the off season, we do have a program for you, our Elite Customized Performance Program. Head down into the description box below, visit the link, fill out an application, and we can get to work together. If you guys got any comments, questions, or if you want to see a future video, go ahead and drop that comment down in the comment section below. And you already know what I'm gonna say. Keep working hard, keep getting better. I'll see you in our next video.